Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, this is Waqas with the new episode of TechTipTuesday. Today we are going to discuss about Microsoft Forms, which are specifically used for taking summative and formative assessment. And this is one of the most amazing way to take feedback from the student, to take quizzes, and to take online assessments. And also, if you want to use the data to after the after your session or your classroom, it will really help you out to evaluate the performance of a student based on the data which you will get in a very organized form. So Microsoft form helps you out to easily quiz and survey, send them to the student and the parents, and explore the real-time result. There are also a lot of other functionalities as well. As you can see, you can make a form like this, where you can create quizzes and can highlight the correct question, and the student can fill the same form, and if they will answer correctly, you will get all the required responses in a very organized form. It will also help you to easily preview your form and feel great that when it's worked. You can share the form very easily. You can copy the link and share with anyone on your website, blogs, and also the learning management tool which you have. The beauty of the Microsoft form is that you can have access of the same form across all the devices. You can even use your mobile phone, tablets, or any other device which you are using. Student can submit the response and you can see the result instantly at a real time. Other than that, if you want to see the preview, the summary preview, it will give you a real-time analytics of all the things which your student did. So you can easily drill to see the student by student progress, and it will really help you out to enhance your teaching and learning in your classroom. So you can quickly access your data, share them with your student, automatically grade quizzes, and give student real-time result and immediately. This is what Microsoft Office 365 forms are all about. So let's get started with few of the quick tips which I just want to give you. This is Microsoft form page. You can simply visit this website, forms.microsoft.com, and you need to have like your Hotmail ID or your official email ID. So let me log in from my account. And let's see how Microsoft Forms work. So I just give my credentials over here, and I'm just going to log in from my site. So you can see here are all the forms and the data which I so far got from the students. Might be there are few forms here which are actually the form. I just want to take feedback from the students, so I just created one form and share with the student. Other than that, I also want to showcase you few of the quizzes which I created, and how student responses, and in which way I'm getting responses, and how easily it is for me to manage all the data. The first thing which you can see over here, all my data, all my forms are basically organized in a very planned way. Other than that, the title of the form is available, and I can also see here, from this form I have so far got 3 responses, and the form is closed now. Other than that, if I just want to give you another example, like here the form is still open, and the responses which I got is 128. So I can so if I want to see the details of this form like this, so this is one of the quiz which I created to take feedback from the training participant. So the quiz questions were like these, and I have highlighted the correct answer against each question. You can easily do that. For example, if you will click here, and if you think, for example, children start to explore new possibility of object in dash state. So these were 4 options, and if you think that this option is correct, you can check it. You can even mark any of the correct answer which you think is correct, and can create your form. Once you will get it done, you just need to share it with the participant. For example, this is a share tab, and anyone with this link can respond to this question, and I'm just going to copy it and going to open it in a new tab just to showcase you that how the form will look like. So this link should be shared with the students or the teacher, or with the person from whom you want to get the responses. And the quiz will look like this, our look like this one. So this is a form which anyone can fill, and they can submit their responses. Once they will submit the responses, how you will get the data? You have got 28 responses against this one. So 128 student basically reply to that quiz. And if I want to see the score of each and every student, so I can literally review the answer of each one. For example, I will click here. So I can see, for example, Sidra was one of the participants, and she's from Islamabad cluster. How many questions she answered correctly, and how many she answered wrongly, and I can easily assess individual performance of each and every student. The second thing is, this is another response, and I can see the score that she scored 100%. It means that she responded all the questions successfully. And I will go move on. So she scored, Taiba Ishtiaq scored 89%. And if even I want to give feedback to on individual basis to every participant, Microsoft Form have the capability of that as well. For example, this is Taiba Ishtiaq, and I want to give her feedback on this question, and I can literally write here, and my feedback will be submitted to that particular person. So against every question I can write my feedback, and how participant will be able to see my feedback? They will go to the same link again, and they will be able to see my feedback in this course. The one most important and the last thing, and the beauty of this form, I might have a summary of all the responses which I got so far, so I can get a summary link as well. So this is a summary link. I can simply copy it, and what I can do is I can paste the link over here just to see how the summary of the quiz will look like. So if you see here, I'm getting the statistical analysis along with the graphical representation of the responses which I have got so far from the participant. So I can literally see, for example, this question, 94% of the respondent answered the question correctly. So that as a trainer or as a teacher will give you an idea where your students are, and you can use the same data to enhance the teaching and learning into your classroom, and you can use the data same likely to improve the performance of your students as well. So against every response I'm getting the percentage, so I will exactly know where my students are and what strategy I need to change to enhance the learning in my classroom. So for now, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the training session. Just try to explore it.